Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. How we all doing? How is everybody doing today? Hello. Happy Monday. I took yesterday off. I had to kind of force myself to take yesterday off. Hi, Jack. Thank you for your good luck. I kind of had to force myself to take yesterday off because I was just like, alright, I streamed for like 8 days straight. I need a day off. But the whole day I was sitting there just like, oh my god, I want to run ACAB, 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 you know? The voices. So I had to hold myself back yesterday. Also, did you tell your priest that his sermon was banging? Unfortunately, I did not. Banging sermon, my man. So. Anyways, how's everybody else doing? How's everybody's Monday going so far? We're less than 2 weeks away from GDQ, by the way. So, I'll be there. I'll be there if you're gonna be there. So, if you're there, I'm gonna be there. I'll be there the whole week. So, I think you'll see me there. Oh man, can you believe, guys? GDQ, just 2 weeks away. Anyways, there have been some funny developments in the Deltarune speedrunning community in the last 24 hours, and by 24 hours I mean 12 hours actually. Because it was discovered that in Chapter 1, the PS5 version runs at 31 FPS, so is like a minute faster in Chapter 1. Obviously, if you're wondering why it's a minute faster from running at 31 FPS, game speed is tied to frame rate in this. That is just a game maker thing. I think it's full release. Yeah, I know only Chapter 1 and like one scene in Chapter 3 were timed, but it's probably the whole release. But, obviously, we've already made a decision on it. We're just, if a PS5 run is submitted, we're just gonna, retime it for if it were 30 FPS. Because, you know, I don't think we want to force all the top runners to buy a PS5. I mean, there's already very little reason to buy one. Why should we, like, force people to do it? Besides, if you're gonna buy a PS5, you should be buying it for Astrobot. Which is, like, actually the only reason to own one currently. Turn off practice mod. Force people to buy a PS5 for Astrobot. Exactly. Also, speaking of PS5, thank you for good luck. Astrobot PSC version's gonna... there's no way it's getting a PC version. It's just, like, too intrinsically a PS5 game. Literally lives inside of a PS5. I would like to add. Literally lives inside a PS5. It's like, Astro being a PlayStation character, yeah, no, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Sony will fucking port their exclusives to PC because they don't give a shit. But, like, I don't think you can make Astrobot work on PC. It is, like, the most PS5 game a PS5 game can be. Alright, so anyways, yeah. Just wouldn't be Astrobot exactly. Anyways, yeah, Deltarune, ACAB. It is so funny, though, that the PS5 version of this game fucking runs at 31 FPS. That's so funny. And it's only full game. It's only full game. Like, the demo doesn't. The demo still runs at 30 FPS. And if you play the PS4 version on PS5, it runs at 30 FPS. It's only the PS5 version of full game. Possible reason that could be. It could just be hardware. It could just be a hardware thing messing with Game Maker. Good luck. Thank you for good luck. It's most likely just a hardware thing. That tends to happen. And you know, it was such a minute difference that, like, it makes sense that it wouldn't have been caught in testing. Doesn't the demo just not have... Does it not have a native PS5 version? I never checked. I never got the demo on PS5. I only got full game. And, like, even I didn't notice anything different about speed. Yeah, demo only. Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah. The only PS5 full game version. 1 FPS more is basically meaningless. Yeah. Really, like, the main problem is that, you know, FPS does affect game speed. So, it could cause problems later down the line. I will say, I did actually notice that when I was watching the feature presentation, you know, at the beginning of Chapter 3, I did notice that it felt like the subtitles were slightly mistimed, and that could be why. It felt like the subtitles were, like, slightly faster than the video, than what was being said in the video, and that's probably why. Because the subtitles aren't baked into the video. Those are, like, in the game itself. Did the rhythm game feel any different? Kinda, but I had no idea how much of that was the game, how much of that was me using a controller, and how much of that was, like, inherent latency between, like, inherent latency from using a wireless controller. So, that it's hard to judge there. Yeah, it was normal speed, so it's probably unaffected by this. That would make sense. It might be tied to, like, the OGG itself, maybe. Which isn't changed by in-game FPS, I guess. I really don't know how the rhythm game works under the hood. On the least ran console, yeah. I mean, how many Switch 2 runners are there? There's, like, Taddy. I think that's it. Taddy's the only person I know who runs on Switch 2. They're setting the target FPS to 150. Yeah, I know that's what speed up does. It just changes the FPS. I just don't know, like, how the rhythm game works under the hood, so I don't know, like, how FPS would affect that. I've ever submitted a run on PS5. Amazing. there any Xbox? Oh wait, it's funny like I mean, obviously I think it's just like, you know, Xbox just being kind of fucky to work with, especially with Game Maker. It's just like Game Change doesn't work on Xbox like at all. I mean, it took Undertale. Yeah, Xbox doesn't have Deltarune. It never did. It didn't even get demo. It took Undertale until 2021 to get a Xbox port. No, Xbox just doesn't have it. It doesn't even have demo. And it probably isn't going to get it for a while because Game Change doesn't even work on Xbox currently. Isn't that wild? Yeah. And you got hot plate the infinite consoles or like a certain glitch more. Yeah. I've seen a thumbnail about that. No. My brain. Wrong fight. Bro thought this was TP. Well, goodbye. Death. What do you mean read the same VA as the chickens from Fortnite? I'm not surprised. Max Middleman. The best. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Or is it? It's really funny seeing like what VAs of certain characters are in other shows, especially if you like heavily associate that voice with that character. Or as I like to call it, the Yuri Lowenthal game. Paper Mario Super stuff, so without how does it even? It's like the N64 stores like a tiny bit of in-game RAM in it when you take the cartridge out for a bit. I think that's what it is. I can't remember the specifics of how it works. I just know like a tiny bit of game data is stored in the console for a bit when you take a game out. Without turning the console off. It was supposed to like, oh, Susan Milk, let's go. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie was originally supposed to actually make use of that, but they scrapped it because it would have been, like, too much. Especially because you would have to... But, like, it was a scrap feature in Banjo-Tooie. Like, Stop and Swap, where, like, you could, like, take the game out, put in the original game, and, like, it would, like, unlock stuff. But they decided against it. Yeah, it could have damaged the N64, I think was their reasoning. I can't remember. Right, yeah. It's in the Xbox ports. I think you just need like just save data on the console for a stop and swap. On certain mods, the time to do it was much shorter. Yeah. Yeah, as like, yeah, one, yeah. Damaging the console, then that shit. Okay, watch you have shit. Your fucking Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse having shit if you had SMT4 save data. And if you had a physical copy, they literally put the 3DS in a state where you could take the cartridge out and put in the SMT4 cartridge to read the save data. If you put in Mega Man. Yeah, and the DS games, and there were like those DS games in general that did like cool shit if you had a game in the GBA. So like Pokemon. I think only Diamond, Pearl, Platinum did this. I don't think Heart Gold, Soul Silver did it. But if you had certain GBA games in the GBA slot, like certain Pokemon GBA games in the GBA slot, you could like encounter different Pokemon in the wild. Okay, well I guess I don't need that Revivement. Surely this won't come back to bite me. But just for the PAL Park? Okay. It was just for... I meant for, like encountering wild Pokemon. You could find Bibarel in Staravia. Don't show Shea a Bidoof. Alright. Okay, yeah, this is like technically a fake gold? Question mark? Did I say technically because I normally get Revivement in this split? But I didn't, and like it's not like I'm always gonna be getting Revivement in this split. So it's technically not a fake gold in the same way that like having HHS in the splits in my gold split is a I don't know. It's something you can skip revivement in the run. It's not like a routing thing. I just grabbed it for safety, is what I'm trying to say. Like, right, you gotta go for HHS or you won't. I'm when I talk about revivement, I'm talking more about I want it for safety. That's what I mean. I already grabbed the castle revivement to sell for auto axe. I meant more for like safety in night. Honestly, if I remember, the Chapter 2 Cyberfield revivement isn't that far out of the way. I could, like, grab that if I remember to. Assuming this run makes it to Chapter 2. I don't know, I could just die a horrible death to Jevil. Can we do the Lancer puzzle? Yeah, yes, the quickest revivement. There's an egg boss. I still don't think the eggs are gonna unlock anything all too important, but who knows? Versus Susie reprising Weird Route with Megalovania. Me when I walk into the corner. Penumbra Phantasm Egg Boss. I mean, the eggs definitely relate to some past trauma with Chris, just going off of the Chapter 4 egg room. You know, being a hospital. The lock-in activates and deal 9,999 damage on the next turn. Deltarune if it was a good game. I found that, like, I found, like, the window room in, my casual playthrough, you know, because I found the moss and all that, but I didn't, like, think to go into a window. I mean, even when I knew it was there, I had trouble finding the window. Even after learning that, like, it had a different visual indicator. The window have an egg on it? You have to pay very close attention, because it's just the same symbol that's on all the other windows, but it's flipped upside down, and that's what makes it look like an egg. It's not, like, obviously different. There were no new Everyman appearances? Yeah. Crazy. I love you, Seyfried and Ranger. Really could have hit him in Chapter 3. Toby Fox has forgotten about Everyman. Ammo! Evil Gerson be like, I'm young. I believe in prophecies. Evil Gerson gives Susie anti-development. Evil Gerson gives us a terrible weapon. That's just Jevil. This song has been back for like the past like two or three streams. Easy. Being a fanatic from the... I still find it funny that, like, King just never met the Knight. Bro was, like, the Knight's #1 fan and never actually met them. King is a tier 3. Tier 3 sub the Knight has never shown up to stream. Did Gerson see the Knight when he got the Shadow Crystal? I thought he said he just found it. Like he just like found it in his drawer or something. Left on his yeah. I feel like I remember him saying that. Till the Knight passing through his... I don't remember. Said he saw the Knight when they went to the door or something. Okay, yeah. So who gave the Shadow Crystal to the Knight? When in doubt, say Gaster. Oh my god, is that Des Deltarune? Holy shit. When is Azrael coming? Azrael Chapter 5, Trust, surely. Surely. He's dead, right? Yeah, Piles of Azrael's... He's been here the whole time. We're playing as Piles of Azrael's Dust controlling Chris. Thank you, Paula. How cinema this song is. I still need to get my, I still need to get a Chapter 4 one. Timer. Well, the timer's not in the negatives. I'm currently ahead. Yeah. All right. So quick. Stretch. All right. Let's start chapter 2. Really good to see like how everything translates. Yeah, I really want a Legend of Localization book on this game when it's finished. I'm just like so curious on like how they handled certain things. just on Chapter 4. You could just write a Legend of Localization book on the game as it currently is, and it'd probably be about as long as the Undertale book. Like, I'm just interested in their thought process of certain things, like Queen and like stuff like Queen, Jackenstein voice clips. There's some other things I probably can think of. Yeah, I love missing 2 turns. Says that he scrapped someone's art in the game for me. It was too bad. Yeah, that's why I'm really interested in hearing like stuff like that. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. You know what's funny is, like, I think people kind of exaggerate the quality difference between 1 and 4 sometimes. I feel like the difference is so much more apparent to us because we've had to wait, like, 6 IRL years. I feel like when you're just playing through the game, it's a lot more gradual of a ramp up. Just completely different vibes more than anything, yeah. Like, I would never go as far as to say that Chapter 1 and Chapter 4 feel like entirely different games. Like, I've seen some people say, like, Chapter 1 and Chapter 4 still feel like a part of the same game. Real. It's fucking 90 degrees out today. But that's normal for games, yeah. Oh my god, the beginning of this RPG is more simple than the middle of the RPG? You know what I don't really understand? The people who want them to go back and, like, make Chapter 1 look more like later chapters. I feel like the only thing that should be added, that really could be added to Chapter 1 is, like, I don't know, make the mercy bar visible. Because it's already in the game, it's just invisible in Chapter 1. Like, that's all they need. Like, that's the only, because, like, that's a thing that's just already in Chapter 1. It's just not visible. But, it's like, I don't get the people who say, like, oh, we need to add recruits to Chapter 1. And just like, no, you don't. The recruit system isn't even introduced until Chapter 2. They didn't just go and add the recruit system later. You can't just backport that to Chapter 1. Tension bit. Alright, this probably is gonna lose more time than it should, but I'm gonna go get the Revive Men. Because that Revive Men isn't even that far out of the way. It's just, like, more out of the way than the Forest Revive Men. Revive Mints for money? Safety for the night. I like having one Revive Mint. I like having that one Revive Mint that I can use, on, like, just in case I just get bad targeting RNG. How do Jack's lines in Japanese look like with a Scaredy Cat act? I've seen them, because I've watched other runs, I just don't remember off the top of my head. Because it's not like I'm paying attention. Alright, 10-second loss isn't that bad. It's all kanji and JP. I do find it funny how the feature presentation video just isn't translated in Japanese. Like it's just subtitles, and then like one like word in the actual video itself. Your long. It's sad we don't see that in ACAB. Now that Toby can speak Japanese, I'm like 99% sure that's Toby in the video. So. Because you know they no one else is credited. Toby for some reason, yeah. I don't think Toby has ever officially stated that he's done, like, that he did Jevils' voice. I can't remember what way the story was. I know it was, like, something... I think Toby said he did Jevils' voice in both English and Japanese, and then people were able to extrapolate that I think he did Flowey's voice in the Japanese version of Undertale for, like, the lines that needed it. I think that's how... it's either that or it's the other way around. I can't remember the full story. Favorite boss right now? Still Jevil. Has a cameo in Chapter 3. Yeah, if you use Bet 20 with the Jevils Tail, it becomes Bet 30 and the Jevil Laugh plays. I just like that people are now just like doing the whole like Undertale red and yellow thing, but it's Jevil and Spamton commenting on the game from within Chris's pocket. Blackshard Mini Knight? Nah. Jevils Tail / Devil's Knife and then Dealmaker Puppet Scarf are the only ones confirmed to like actually be the secret boss itself. You know, the Black Shard's just the piece of the Knight's sword that broke off. And then the axe is, you know, the axe. Seems like it's only the, like, the dark, like, the, like, sentient secret weapons that are the ones that you can get, like, 2 different kinds depending on, because, you know... Jevil and Spamton are their respective secret items, while the other secret items you get from beating those bosses are like actual physical objects that were already there. So thank you for good luck, Jack. off. Alright. Okay. Well, I missed the crit anyway. Nah, she was gonna roll a 210 next turn, guys. Fuck you. This is a secret boss. I went for the 3-turn gambit and failed, so... Holy shit, Jevil? No way. So thank you for good luck, Venta. The whole family can enjoy it. I don't know. I just go for the strat. Unnerf Pink Ribbon, I have to enjoy you while I can. Oh man, guys, it's Tenna's axe. Chapter 5 Pink Ribbon gives plus 20% TP. Chapter 7 Pink Ribbon loses TP. Toby Fox, put the pink ribbon to minus 10% TP and my life is yours. Imagine showing this to a chapter. Imagine showing this to a 1900s Victorian child. Why does the card just randomly explode anyway? Because it's a Cybertruck. Yeah, we are in Cyber City. Fighting Polygon Team Ascot. We're back to the simple menu. Open the menu for Titan spawn fight. You know, yeah, that can happen. That is a known glitch. Can't really do anything with it, but it can happen. If you use the cell phone, you can make Susie say it was nothing but garbage noise. You simply don't get hit. It's always... Why don't more people do this? Many are saying this. You got Jebel's mouse, except for the part where I didn't get Jebel's mouse. I was just at least able to back it up with Pacify. Yeah, I'd ignore the part where you pacified. True. Still save time from less menuing. Blech. You said you were a gamer, Birdly. I only play mobile games. Iconic line. I still think that is probably the hardest I've laughed at this game. We're also just not being captured. Ran out of cages. It's like, oh, I literally do not... Where's glitchless MIS? True. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. Yeah, woo! Woo! I love intelligent, baby, woo! Toby has forgotten about Clever. But they said Clover! I mean, every copy of Deltarune is personalized. How optimized they have with all the new content? I'm not too... It's still not super optimized. Ashley still hasn't submitted her record she got the other day yet, but it's 325 right now. It can still go like to like a 323. Any of the individual chapters just because of it? Yeah. Oh, that's how yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. Individual chapters are always going to be the more popular speed run. But all chapters is still where it's at for me. They're easier to milk for content. I mean, I like playing them. My life just flashed before my eyes. I almost just became Des. So was Asgore driving the car? Maybe that's why there's so many cars all over the place. The trauma she had from being ran over. Fucking love that gif so much. Yeah, the Asgore smirk. It's fucking Azrael Trauma Spectrum. There's a reason it's my banner. I just say it's so funny. You have to fight the truck. Yeah, ancient meme right there. God, I remember seeing that back in fucking 2018. That's probably on my camera roll from 2018. I probably had that image saved on my phone in 2018. If it was in the middle of the run, I could literally check. We all were, it's okay. Never miss being 13 a single time. The only good thing that happened to me when I was 13 was Undertale. $16 when Undertale dropped. Yeah, I was 13. I was 16 when Chapter 1 dropped. Yeah, I didn't start living until 2 years ago. Wait, but I've known you for 3 years. Too busy reading the chat. my god, rare attack. World's rarest Spamton. Alright, I'm losing like approximately 500 years. Enraged Neo's just LARPing against Knight, and he's more effective at it. Don't know if I can rate. You can, you just need a keyboard. You can't do, you can only do big shot spam on a keyboard. Yeah, you need to have at least 2 confirm keys. Hey, PPT is still PB. Yeah, it's because I have minutes of time save in Chapter 3. You can play Deltarune on a fucking N64 controller on Switch. Gaster! I'm Wayne Gaster. Camille says, nope. Toby, where is the Toby, where is the Balatro crossover? Toby Fox, put Undertale, Deltarune card skins, and Balatro in My Life Is Yours. Yeah, at least we have Kucher. Pandora Palace is peak. This is Crossay hype moments in Aura, right here. So much am I to put in an Ultra Kill song instead. Hi. If only we were allowed to mod Pandora Palace in speedruns. Like, an Altars of Apostasy would go so hard there. I mean, I know it does go hard there. I did, like, a test run with it, like, a few weeks ago, before the chapters. The drop it mouse wheel, yeah. The Kralzia Legenda, so true. I'm a grr. Chris hates her, I'll say grr. This motherfucking guy. I was wondering when it would happen. It was bound to happen eventually. No, it isn't, because we're just retiming PS5 runs for if they were run at the normal rate. Because, you know, we don't want this to be pay to win. Welcome back, pal, in USA. It was UTSC, I think, is what it was. NTSC. Fucking saying UT like a fucking Undertale. Jesse is Undertale speed cutting. Having worked, yeah, it saved fucking 30 minutes. It's so funny. Hi, I love easy 5 turn. The windmill can windmill now. How come Queen Boo is bigger than the Telegraph and works perfectly fine, but not the Knight Swords? SMH Tony Fox, literally unplayable. That wasn't even Rude Buster. Well, actually, no, wait, yeah, no, I was using Rude Buster. That was doing 300 damage. It was Red Buster that was doing like 400 damage. Sorry, I was thinking of Chapter 1 Red Buster. Toby Fox has forgotten about Red Buster. Man, imagine if we could use Red Buster. Imagine if we could use Red Buster against the Knight. That would be so cinema. No, Dual Heal's in Chapter 4. Dual Heal is in Chapter 4 against Titan.
Round 1.
Fight!
Round 3.
Small indie company Twitch hitting me with the welcome to chat room. Does 3 and 4 have a Star Walker new? No. Does the fire extinguisher count? I wouldn't really say so. We thought Pluie would be the Newbert of Chapter 3. Oh, how naive we were. Alright, time to open some packs. Let's see. Alright, we got Gladion, Metatite, Trevenant, Lillipup, and Stoutland. Okay, nothing new. Wow, bad. Where's that Nihilego? Zerkatree, Lolameowth, Lillipup. Okay, well the Clefable was new. In the Ultra Space, straight up Zerking it. And by it, well, let's just say, Mitri. Because she's much faster and can freeze her opponents. Would be the wrong right. No, Susie. That was the water cooler. Yeah. I can't. I still give it. I learned that like some people actually genuinely think the water cooler is like a really hard fight. I thought it was just a bit. Yeah, I'm just holding shift. Oops. It's like, I don't get it. Like, people were talking about like it was like genuinely a hard fight. I'm just like, I thought it was a bit. I thought it was just a joke that the water cooler is that the water cooler is hard. Woo! Halfway point. We're not landing yet, but like something all the run. I look in chapter 4. It plays at the start. It's so fucking funny. We're finally arriving. The Xenoblade. Any fan game updates over the past year? Red and Yellow got an update at the start of the year that added a bunch of new dialogue. That's really all that's all I really followed. Well, I mean, I guess like if we're past year, like if we're taking that literal, then I guess PS Outer Tail happened in like August of last year. Try out One Tail. I haven't tried it either. Looks interesting. One Tail is kind of buggy. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Shut up, Toriel. One is One Tail, Undertale, but you play as Nico from One Shot. Buggiest closer game you ever played? Sonic 06. Hold up left and mash to interact with the couch every time. That's neat. All right. Why is Chris going to sleep on the armor? God forbid people have hobbies. Oh, and chat, new time save, by the way. Mash C for funny 10 a time save. Because this game's silly. Might be the I ever going to release Chapter 5. Guy actually doing that without... Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that. It showed up in my recommended today. Wow, a 4-second time. Get over here. What's the name of this kid? Seriously, I don't remember. People are just crazy like that. This is just for... I'm doing this solely for S rank. Just because I am not consistent enough at cooking. Like, I can get an S rank with cooking. Like, I've done it before. I'm just not... I just don't want to do it, you know, an hour and a half into a 3.5 hour long category. Oh, I got two in one. We love cooking, am I right? Everybody's favorite minigame. And this is why I get the quiz key. Enough forward tilt. What do you think the hitbox on that is? I'll go to my room. I love talking to Ram from the left to save time. Why does he move twice if you talk to him from the right? Alright, time to play some Zelda. Love the difference between... I love how smooth the Star Walker walking animation is. Camping out, trying to make me lose time. Shadow Mantle required? Yes. This is an all bosses category, so you do have to fight the boss. Alright. I knew I had a lot of time saved there. Alright, we're mucking it up in my PB. Playing games. Streamer, do DBIS. Alright. Board 2 is easy. It's just completely chill. Paradise, paradise. Seems pretty hot to me. I don't know, maybe it could be more chill compared to where I'm at right now, where it's fucking 90 degrees outside. Up to 120 in Arizona. Oh my god. Alright. Chris likes playing as Susie. That must be have some kind, surely some kind of implication. I love saving time. Alright. Yay! Good RNG. I didn't get Okashi'd. Change your vacation. Well, right now my vacation memory is the antlion, because it's just it just replaces it with the most recent photo you take. Alright, time for a very involved mini-boss. Man, this is such a relaxing board compared to board 1 where I'm just like constantly stressing about cooking. Polyamory. Yo, thank you for the follow. It's impossible to stress about Lightner's Live, yeah. Chat, you wanna know something funny that was discovered recently that I was already doing? If you hold down Control and X here, you come up faster, but it has to specifically be like those 2 buttons. If you press anything else, you start coming up slower. And I've been doing this the entire time on active because I just naturally hold down X during runs. Okay, considering that these are like 2 buttons that are always held down during speedruns, I don't think it was a debug feature. When the mamas kiss goodnight. Cinema. Chat, nobody panic. I did this on purpose. I am supposed to get an A rank here. Call me mom the way I'm kissed goodnight. Go, white boy, go. So yeah, we get that A rank there so we can get the Tension Gem, which is the reward for getting an A or a B rank. Saves a stupid amount of time on Jackenstein, yeah. Saves like a lot. It cuts the fight in half essentially. Get to see your too, so what's the point? We do get to see your long. Human, I remember your Zelda genocide. Chris, I remember your sword routes. Sword is slowed at the start of the second game. So left twice. Two. Uncle Ben, what happened? Sword games. Unlocked with the ice key. Hi, Birdly. Bye, Birdly. Oh yeah, that was a hitbox just now. The Forbidden Path began with ice magic. Ooh, spooky. Ooh, 2 for 1. But the path began with fire magic? Well, Oh, it's sick. I'm just sick with it. Up. Up. Left. Right. Right. Down. Right. You were used up. Oh no. I'm just gonna dump in just to make sure. Chris was using a crafting. This is a crafting table. Finally saw that. Yeah, it's on streaming now. Awkward. Minecraft any good or no? It's good. If you want to watch the Minecraft movie, watch it with a group of friends. Watch it with friends, because like it makes it so much more entertaining. I love manual mashing all of a sudden. Thank you, Toby Fox. Thank you, Toby Fox. With friends is hilarious. Yeah, I watched it in a Discord call. It was something else. Let me tell you that. Minecraft LA film. Guys, no way. Icy cryptid real. For all say. The family's fighting again. Why did Toriel divorce Asgore? Why does Rosse do a time loss in quizzes? Is he evil? Yay! "99 Zapper! 99 Zapper!" Yeah! Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Fortunately, this is glitchless, so we cannot do the wrong warp that makes you old. Bum, bum, bum. Continually spikes us old. Listen, listen. I'm just giving Chris some catharsis. I like the song, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Alright, stupid fucking counter skip time. You thought. Bitch, you thought. Dreamer, why didn't you do stealth skip? You know what? Yeah, you do, but like you can just, but it's still RNG. Because sometimes they can just either land on top of you, or, you know, you just get a shit pattern. So it's still RNG, and I was looking at the shadows. Susie, the horse is here. Bottom. Top. Top. I really like this movement here for some reason. I don't know why. All right. Time for this fucker. Hit the Lancers, streamer. Thank you for follow. All right. I'm stupid. Alright, it sucks, Smartlet. But hope it fixes itself soon. Bang. It's just don't lose the turn. It simply is just really easy if you don't lose the turn. Just do the thing and don't just do the thing right and don't mess it up. Exactly. So what a fucking username. I just noticed. I suggest Force Fem. Based? All right, we're almost at our 2-run deciders. Jonathan Mantle and December Roaring Night Holiday. I'll do my clicks all at once. Never be too prepared, yeah. Listen. Both of my recent PBs for this category have died to the night. So Chapter 4 healing items cheaper than Chapter 3? No. At least I don't think so. It's not, I'm not paying attention. I just buy these Scarelixirs right before Titan, and then I use them if I need to. I just like how Chris takes that insane fucking aura loss. I keep wanting to interact with the manhole because I'm so used to fucking Snowgrave speedruns. Did you not just see where I was buying deluxe dinners for $600 dark dollars? Piles of... The gambling... It absolutely is. Definitely gonna lose a bit of time here from the shopping. That's fine. I think the shopping in this split is fine. Alright. This fucking guy. I borrow it. Friends. These friends. Stop. Yes! Bang! Still not as fast as my gold, but that was a gold I took from Triaberon. Of course, games are fun. Put that on before I forgot. And then I swap everything else over afterwards. After Tenna. Alright, we're not out of the hot water yet. We still got the night. I still have a few minutes there. God, that was so satisfying. I actually practiced the fight and it worked. I was so nervous in phase 1 because I got hit a bit too much. You know, just lock in. 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes. 3 minutes. Alright. If I hit every crit, I can save a turn in Tenna. Nope. Okay, well, there goes the 5 turn. That's fine. It's stupid hard. Because literally zero leniency. Hit the crits. I love cooking. Yay! I got the fast. I got good RNG. Split. Yeah, oops. It was a little bit of a late split, but not a big deal. Okay, so yeah, now that I can read chat. So basically, normally in the Tenna fight, Chris does halved damage. Like their damage is halved. However, when you specifically complete the sword quest, so like the Shadow Mantle quest, it doesn't matter if you have the Shadow Mantle equipped or not during the fight, just you have to have finished it. Then Chris will now do double damage to Tenna. So like double the normal amount of damage. Or essentially like 4 times as much damage as they would if you didn't have the mantle. I don't remember. I mean, they do more damage. That's the important part. Already had it equipped. Oops. Looks good. There are also damage multipliers going on in the night fight. Yeah, it's just not as, like, big, because Susie is the one dealing all the damage in that fight anyways. Alright, I simply just have to lock in, as the kids say. Fuck my Chungus. Hi, Oakley. Alright, lock in. Woo! Get this fucking fraud out of my sight! Get out of here! This fucking... Get out! Oh. Oh, that was... that felt nice. My practice paid off. You know what's funny is that that wasn't even that big of a gold. It's just I had a lot of time saved. The gold itself was like only a few seconds because I didn't do the extra Rude Buster. Meet Potential Knight. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh my god, that felt so nice. You have no idea how worried I was about that fight. Especially after Mantle. Like, Mantle took off some pressure because I could die and still be, like, minutes ahead. Mantle practice. Practice in general, actually. I didn't even, wasn't even practicing Mantleless when I was doing practice over the weekend. I was just practicing the fight. Alright. Enjoy work, Oakley. It's like some king of nightmare. That felt nice. You simply just have to lock the fuck in. Instructions unclear, didn't lock in. Instructions unclear, locked myself out of my house. Noel speech bubble. Summon the lockpicking lawyer. Bang. Yeah, Scott the Waz. What was that? A 105.44. 6.5 minutes. Oh, that felt so nice. You guys have no idea. Oh, that took so much weight off of me. continue to chapter 4. Since when do we know the game starts on a Thursday? Chapter 3, the egg guy, tells you where he put all of his eggs, and the days he says lines up so far with all the chapters. You're like, on Thursday, hide it near the bake sale, which is close to where it is in chapter 1. On Friday, says something about the dumpster. I don't remember the specific line, you know. Anyways. Yeah, also obviously had no school tomorrow in chapter 2. See, John, it's funny that you bring that up, because in chapter 1, the monster running the diner says church was on Sundays. So honestly, my current, like, I guess headcanon is that they had church on a Saturday because the festival is on Sunday. So that basically cleans up everything. Wow. It took off. Yeah, something about wheat. Wheat farm, Woody can friend inside me. I still think people are coping with Woody theory, but I mean, we already got our friend inside me reference in the game. I think we're good. Save. Yeah, Toby referenced friend inside me. I think they can open the fountain, the dark. Was through Mike, right? Yeah. I've got friends on the inside. Also, on the big piano in this chapter, if you play You've Got a Friend in Me on the piano, the game does react. Really wish Mike was an AV. Eh. It's a good. It's probably for the best that he isn't, especially because the fight is radically different on Switch too, and slower. So. Deltarune fan allegedly knows how to play the game. Fell for it again award. Tasting you at the Titan spawn, yeah. I'm bold! Oh yeah, the crash thing. Yeah, I think it's for the best that Mike isn't in AB. As cool as it would be. So Gerson broke the prophecy there just for fun. I feel like the Gerson like breaking the prophecy panel stuff is just like another way of him saying that you shouldn't fucking care about the prophecy. Yeah, very on the nose. Because he's literally breaking the final prophecy. Exactly. I was literally like kind of talking about this last night, but obviously like there's a lot of parallels in this game with Undertale aside from like the obvious stuff. Like even like the structure of like how the story currently is parallels Undertale. I mean, this game is Undertale's parallel story. Whether that means be like a literal thing or a figurative thing. This is kind of a funny idea. This is kind of more of a funny idea, but I kind of like the idea that like, if like Susie wasn't meant to be a part of the prophecy, then the only reason like Ralse assumed she was because he saw the first human monster duo walk into Castletown and was like, ah yes, those must be the heroes. I just find that really funny. Don't mess up. Just do the thing and do it correctly. Why did I did it again? I'm messing up again. I'm throwing. Do the thing, do it correctly. Nuh-uh, just do it wrong all the time. Why is the AB version of this fight so fucking cursed for me? I never do it correctly. I can never do it correctly. Well, chat, at least we get to see Long. You motherfucker. It's just not fair. It's just not a fair fight. This was a total throw. This was a total throw. I think I am just cursed to never be able to do this fight in it correctly in AB. I think I'm literally cursed to never be able to do this fight correctly in AB. It's not that bad. This was comparing to a split where I already lost 15 seconds. I actually lost like almost 40 seconds to my gold, which is the correct version of the fight. Actually, I don't even think my gold is the correct version of the fight. I think my gold is the closest I ever got to the correct version of the fight. Luckily, it doesn't fucking matter. It is the exact same, and that is why I am complaining about why it is cursed in this category. Because I can get it in ACMRG and ACWRG. I can get it perfectly fine in those categories. The moment I run AV, I just forget everything. I am cursed to never remember how to do the fight correctly in this category specifically. No, what are you doing, streamer? God, it's such a fucking hard thing to look at. No, I meant like I'm just cursed in AB to never do it correctly. Over right then. I like having Mantle on Susie for this fight for the very small buff it gives against the stars created by the turtle shell. Varl. Why would you say that? Anyways, time to lock in again. I was possessed by Kara. Shell that I hate. So close. So close to getting all of those. Okay. Also, yeah, this is a good pace. I pulled out this cool little strat called Not Dying. Just don't ask what happened in Jackenstein. I definitely didn't immediately mess up the fight the moment I said don't mess up the fight. Jackenstein is just cursed for me in this category. Won't be any category that has a mic in it. There won't be any main board category. We're making like a mic percent on CE. These fucking goobers. Whew. Random, but not really. All right. Easy. They were nice to me. The missiles were nice to me. Yeah, Switch 2 mic is very different, and from what Taddy said, also way slower. Go MB go. Yeah, Pan Pan. The story of Deltarune. Wait, hold on. Plink. Purchase one wafer guard. Leave that to Ralsei. So bad at making. Yeah, it can be. I don't play piano, so I have no clue. My sister plays piano, though. Or at least used to. Alright. Just gotta lock in. Hi Marlo, welcome back. You missed it. I didn't die. I did this thing called not dying. I knew you could be alive. Plus 50 to minus 535 is... Yeah. I think that time loss was, like, mostly from buying the wafer guard for Ralsei. 3 seconds to 12 a.m. Yeah, I wonder where I save all my time. I wonder where all my time save was. It's just a mystery of where all my time save was. I think it was from Door Warp. True. Suspiciously mantle-shaped time save. I mean, yeah, I guess I did save more time off of mantle than night. Because night I saved like 2.5 minutes on, while mantle I saved over 3 minutes. Must have been the wrong warp that makes you old. Reports Chris, by the way, my beloved. Wait, why would Susie why would Susie make a fountain? Is she the knight? Alright, you don't get healed. I find it really funny that you just don't get healed after the climb. You thank you for a follow. When in doubt, pin it on Ralsei being evil. I can't stop thinking about that one fucking clip of the guy and finished in the UFO be like, that wasn't me, that was Kara. Like, you control the buttons you press? How could Kara do this? I messed up the Jackenstein fight. How could Kara do this? Okay. You have to hit both crits there for the turn save. Yo, I beat Susie out of the room. So tweet that said Kara is Ian Flynn for Undertale fans. True. Ian Flynn, current head writer for the Sonic series. People on Twitter have, like, this weird grudge against him because, I don't know, he referenced things. He makes corny references occasionally. Without the without the Shadow Mantle. My favorite part about the without the Shadow Mantle thing is that it's an actual line in the game. Aura farming. It really is funny that Chris just takes out their sword for no fucking reason there. Literally just aura farming for the trailer. It's science. It's okay. I may have forgotten the path at the start, but I didn't forget the path at the end. And Aura and Susie made the fountain give them a break. Yeah. Chris has like their requisite 1 Aura farm per Dark World. Except they also get greedy and get a second one as well. Okay, I'm losing a bit of time here. I just realized I forgot to change my armor, so I'm gonna have to take a bit longer to die. Yeah. Take a bit longer on that. Losing a bit of time because of that. But it's fine. So what is this one? Yeah. Forgot that losing a turn here is really bad. This turn's so fucking long. I forgot about that. Oops. That was my fault for forgetting to take off Dealmaker. So yeah, don't lose a turn when dying at the start, because that loses a lot of time, because you have to take an extra turn. Oh my god, why did Kara make Ralsei do that? God, yeah, I forgot that turn's so fucking long. Yeah, for the love of God, make sure you don't lose a turn at the start. Because I missed nothing else in the split, by the way. I would like to point that out. Everything I played the rest of the split like basically as well as I did in my PB. Yeah. 15 seconds because of that. And with that, probably the 335. I don't know, unless I get the Titan turn save. I don't even care. This chapter 4 has been extremely sloppy, but I don't give a fucking shit. I had no deaths. Easy. Okay. One of my inputs didn't exist there. God, you just barely get to listen to it. Looking at you, Big Orange Generations 3DS. Yeah, 45-second boss fight, 3-minute boss theme that just goes the fuck off. I like how in basically every other category that goes through Chapter 1, you can save 12 seconds there by just recruiting the Guays and then not killing anything else, except you can't do that in ACAP because it actually loses time now. Because fighting saves a turn on 2 encounters. So you'd be losing 2 entire turns. I can't believe Kara did that to Jackenstein. Bum, 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 bum. What if Kara betrayed Jackenstein and trapped him in the hyperbolic? Not worth the risk here, yeah. Definitely faster in definitely still faster in ACAB Glitch though, because it skips the 2 encounters that you save a turn on. Because both of those encounters are in Second Sanctuary. So Glitch, it's still faster. Why does Susie have 150 TP here? Is she cheating? Truth Fountain. Fucking love Truth Fountain. Yeah, Susie was just hoarding 3 tension gems for the purpose of aura farming. Nice, got the hops. I always really gotta lock in on the climbing. So involved. It's okay, it's Black Shark Titan. The Nefarious 1 in 81. One in 181, the chance for Curse to get hit three times in a row, which kills them in this fight. Yes! Got the turn save. City Heights movement. Tony's final trick. Alright, say it with me now, chat. I'm old! Unk still got it. Unk still got it. Time for the real. I just like we get City Heights movement in this last Dark World room. Like Tony's final trick. Yeah, the real painful part about this section isn't all the character stuff going on. It's the fact that you have to do City Heights movement again. Susie spilled her ketchup on her hand. No. Optimal goat mug. I love how we literally have a hug the goat and mug the goat now. You know, we have the hug option that loses like 30 seconds, and then we have the mug option, which is walk away. Welcome back, Undertale TPE. Okay. 17 seconds sounds about right. Like probably about like 15 from the turn save, and then like a bit from climbing. You know, I wonder how Frisk is doing over in Hotland right now. I wonder who could be in this room. Tina! Tina's corpse in the background. Bang. Yay! I got a 3x. Freedom! No deaths as well. Alright, it's funny. Okay, so chapter 1. My chapter 1, good. My chapter 2, sloppy. My chapter 3, good. My chapter 4, sloppy. Freedom. Say that again. Time for the funny split screen. They don't even got the freedom motif. Nah, they make up for it by referencing Nightmare Night, though. Thank you for the follow. Ah, it felt nice. $332 sob. That felt good. That felt really good to just finally get this over with. Get my 3x. Give it a follow. Wait, getting tons of spam. Wait. Say that again. Well done. Thank you, Gaster. I'm really proud of myself too. World record next, surely. Yeah. Okay, you know what's funny? Earlier in stream, I commented on Ashley not having submitted her world record yet. And now the world record's updated, so she did submit it in between, like, the 2 hours between when I said that and this. My Deltarune. Alright. That is satisfying. Can take a break from this category for a bit. I really wanted a Deathless run. Alright. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. Always appreciate it. If you haven't already, you should join my Discord server. So I got my socials, Blue Sky, got all that stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna pop you guys off. There's actually something going on that I had a feeling I would end up rating for, so make sure I spelled that right. So let's go raid one Sarah of Delta Traveler fame, because right now there's a charity marathon going on. And you know, we all love charity here, so you got the Bunathon happening right now. So I'm gonna pop you guys on over there. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.